In all of Dragon Ball Z, this has got to be one of my favorite fights in the anime. Goku versus Perfect Cell was absolute cinema. Let's jump into it.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
New intro? Uh-oh. Bro, they was going at it, man.
It's about time we go over this Goku versus Cell fight. Easily the best fight in the saga. If we're
Absolutely.
going strictly off of hands. I remember I was happy as hell for this episode because before that I watched 25 minutes of Mr. Satan doing straight BS. Your favorite show drops
Straight
a new
filler.
episode for the week. Got your food ready and all that just for the episode to be goofy as hell. I wasn't about to waste my time. I booted up that YouTube real quick and Cell has me weak. He was shocked the first two forms, put up an IG story saying who want me. Everyone said no, but now this third form had him looking in the mirror, feeling himself. He said, oh, nah, the ladies gotta see this. Then all of a sudden he photogenic, hops on TV the next day and started a whole tournament just so he could be seen for those couple of seconds. And now we're here. Goku steps in.
Perfect Cell was so different, bro. He was feeling himself when he got this transformation. The only thing that upset me about this whole saga was that Vegeta had the perfect opportunity to kill Cell in his second form. And what did he do? He let this man go and find Android 18 just so he can have a worthy opponent. He had Future Trunks stressing.
Ring and it was straight aura. Last time we saw bro, it was tragic. Son was clenching his chest like he saw his billionaire ex have a child with another man. Now he's standing there 10 toes after beating AIDS, and that shit had me smiling ear to ear.
I don't think it was
their fighting
AIDS.
stances, and Goku's just getting silent glaze from everybody. Trunks over there talking about some, damn bro, it don't matter what fit he wears. Big bro always got that shit on. Just over there jumping on it like a pixar. He was sensitive too, but he didn't have the heart to address it. He knew his son was lost in that very moment. The fight starts with Goku charging him first, and you could tell bro was trying to get jiggy. Cause how he go from this position to flipping over for a kick? Cell wasn't going for all that though. Blocks both of his attacks and swings at Goku. And this is when I knew the fight being nationally televised was gonna be a problem. Cause Goku jumps over Cell's attack and he's wide open, stuck in that kick animation. And rather than just attacking him right there, he's gonna do a whole extra spin.
Yeah, that was so
and I
unnecessary.
Cell over there slide canceling, showing off that BO6 movement. You're not safe either. Cause when he attacks, he straight up mistimes it. Look at it. Whole kick swung forward before he even lands. Goku side-eyes the kick, retreats, and tries to attack Cell. But the weave was so nonchalant that he had Goku clenching his teeth, and Cell just catches the elbow. Sunned him. Said, nice try, little bro. But that shit was weak as hell. Goku gets tossed away and comes running back. And this is where we get the first two hits of the fight. Cause Cell catches the punch, holds this devious wind-up, and socks him right in the face. And now all of a sudden that extra flipping and spinning shit is dead for Goku.
But nah, you know what my favorite part besides the warp Kamehameha was when they were fighting in the ring and they kept like using instant transmission to like, you know, attack each other. But every time they would go to swing, they'd disappear. And it was happening back to back to back. I'm sure he'll talk about it.
Goku, he got a taste of that knuckle sandwich and made sure he got his lick back. Kicks him right in the face to make this clean ass frame. Yeah, bro, a whole minute to get the first hit in for a Dragon Ball fight is type crazy. Toriyama was deep in his bag for this one. Yeah, Goku and Cell take a step back to smile at each other, just to let us know that this fight's going platinum in the streets. That's where Hercule's thought on the fight, and I'm not gonna lie, he like Skip Bayless with the shit he takes, so we gonna go ahead and hit skip cutscene. So now the Z fighters are in the back hyping up the fight, causing Goku and Cell to run at each other again. Cell throws a punch and Goku weaves and goes into the air. And it was clear as day that Cell wanted to make Goku look silly. Got up and said, ooh, they live streaming this?
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Cameraman's pointing at him and he's just staring at it like he a model, trying to get that headshot on point. And Goku tried to intervene, but there was nothing stopping Cell. He blocks all of his attacks like he's an inconvenience and takes him away. And after landing, he takes a knee and he's like, nah, I ain't come all this way to get treated like Vegeta. Yo, I'm tripping. That boy Goku pulled a move out his bag I'd never seen before. Goes up to Cell, hits him with the and then comes back with the it takes him to the edge of the arena, leaving only his toes in.
I think that was like the
now
after
Goku
image.
has him right where he wants him. Hits him with a kick directly to the face and it sends him flying off. And this is where the low IQ is revealed. Krillin, Trunks, and Yamcha. Why are y'all cheering?
I'm
There is
saying.
no way y'all forgot he could fly. He literally has wings. Only Vegeta and Gohan seem to be the people.
But even if he were to like get a ring out, do you think Perfect Cell is just gonna like, you know, count that as a win for Goku? He would have probably congratulated Goku in the most sarcastic way, then continued the fight.
With the drop of IQ. Clearly got his fist up talking about some.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
Just for Cell to come up and start arguing with Krillin.
Stop riding that dick. Stop riding that dick, nigga. Stop riding that dick.
And I don't know, bro. Something about the way Cell moves be low-key pissing me off. Look at him slowly flying with his arms folded, bro. You ain't earned that shit. Not one push-up done in his entire existence. Just slurped his way to power. He don't know what the grind is like. At least when Vegeta acts like that, you can low-key respect it because he puts hours in the gym. But let's
Just
get
to
to
get
round
smacked
three.
around.
Cell attacks, and so does Goku, and they both got no hits like Netspin. They started moving like two Sparking Zero players.
Oh, I
for
can't wait for that game.
5,000 hours. Teleporting everywhere. At y'all to like, damn, TM, we that
See, this was my favorite part.
And somehow, some way, Goku and Cell end up being right in front of
That
the
shit was
fight.
dope.
And
That
this
was
part gotta
dope.
be foreshadowing. Look at how Piccolo and Krillin are 10 steps from the pressure of the fight, but now
And Gohan's
he's standing there
unfazed.
not even phased. That's how you know the hyperbolic time chamber got him right. Vegeta's not reacting either, but that's because he wants us to notice him.
Do you notice me? Do you notice me? Yeah.
Bro, we see you, I promise. The news reporter started pressing Hercule, asking if he's gonna go in that ring. And I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key feeling bad watching this man's confidence go down to the gutter. Came in this bitch talking like Zion.
I'm a competitor. I want to win.
Bro.
Simple as that. Simple as that.
And then ended up spending the rest of the Cell game straight up capping. Used every excuse. in
What's
the-
weird to me is that this guy that's interviewing Hercule, does he really feel like Hercule would put up a fair fight against Perfect Cell? I've never seen a city more delusional than the one that Hercule's from. I think he's got like the whole world actually believing that he's a great martial artist. Now, he's low-key strong for a human.
The book said he was tired, sick, and the reporter was eating that shit up every time. The glaze for Hercule might be on a higher level than LeBron. Bro got dunked on in the Olympics, and that shit is getting wiped as we speak. Hercules
he
was
got
a
like
step
a
further because
contract
he got
after
his
that
jersey,
dunk.
and his PR team got to work, erased all the footage, and at the end of the arc, he got the public believing that he beat Cell. Shit's crazy.
Oh my
Cell
God.
starts hitting Goku with a and Goku just hits him with another after image, ending up standing behind him to smile again. But shit wasn't all fun and games because Cell comes with a headbutt and Goku blocks it. Then uses both feet to kick him in the stomach.
That was
Sends
nice.
him all the way up. Peak the battle IQ low. He charges up a Kamehameha to distract Cell, and you just knew he couldn't resist blocking it. He got that Piccolo DNA, got the form down to a T, and even looks back at the attack. And that's when I knew he was caught. Goku teleports behind him and hits him right in his spine, and that hasn't.
And
been
he
raised.
felt that.
This is really when you're just play fighting with their siblings, and one of you hit each other too hard. Now someone got to get back, and the real fight breaks out. Cell is mad as shit though, and he's ready to take it out.
And he
on
knocked
Goku.
the shit out of
Turns to him,
Goku.
Goku sees the anger, and he's like,
Damn, he really about to rock my shit.
catches him with the right and spikes him down, sending him to the arena, and now it's time. Come now, Goku. You can't have Vegeta back there smiling like he could hang with us. He's shit. You're right. He grits his teeth, and I've never seen this animation before. He crosses his arm like he's part Wakandan, then starts hitting the spirit bomb pose and has a red ball of aura just around.
Oh, I forgot
See, my
this part.
dumbass thought he was adding the Kaioken or something, but it was just some extra visual.
That would've been dope if he did.
Nothing less. The power-up had him glowing like a premium BBS, and it does the same for Cell. And the camera pans to Vegeta, and that smile was wiped clean off. They walk up to each other to partake in another round. Time a cameraman in Dragon Ball decides to record straight aura. And I guess it was for good reason, because the moves out the gate were different. The gut check into the elbow, to a punt in the air. The string
They
of
started
attacks
hitting
got his
for
eyes
real.
disconnected. And Goku didn't waste any time for him to load back up. He goes behind him, kicks him, and he dribbles off the arena. We see Vegeta's reaction again, and this shit is really
This is
cooking me up.
Kakarot's
How much
true
further ahead is Goku
power.
for him to be looking like this? He got his fist at his chest.
Damn you,
mouth open
Kakarot.
in distress, eyes wide. Like, damn, the power difference gotta be so crazy that if Goku wins and saves the Earth, he would still be sick to his stomach. He would have been congratulating him like this.
Congratulations.
I'm so happy for you.
Cell goes on offense, putting pressure on Goku, but he is not going for it. Blocking all the attacks and tripping him up, setting him up for this nasty punch. but Cell moves out the way and hits him with the gut punch. Goku responds by kicking him in the side of the head, and they clash fists and knees, and Goku gets kicked away. And look at this smooth animation. Look at the camera movement. They was really ahead of their time.
The cameraman
This
was...
fight aired in 1993,
He was
Neolithic ages. I know the public was
Dude.
accusing the animators of witchcraft, but they really just had an OPS squad on their side, Team USA level. Goku tries kicking him, misses, and he gets toe poked right in the knee. Cell smiling, laughing at him, and Goku just returns with a punch. Very confused how he on
The thing about this is, like, I feel that Goku was matching Cell blow for blow, and I think that he was on par with him, but I think that what happened was, as the battle went on, he just couldn't maintain it, and, you know, Perfect Cell more than likely had more power to spare, so, you know.
the other side of Cell without him noticing.
Oh, he
but
did.
It's Cell.
I'm with that.
The punch sends him sliding down the arena, and Goku hops into that fighting stance. Cell goes into his deep bag of moves because he's a group project and starts laughing maniacally. Multiplies himself into 4, and Tien is just like, hey, that's my move.
He took my whole
Damn,
flow.
that is. Man, we're gonna be in real trouble if he starts using mine though. Yeah, bro, I
Man,
promise
nobody
don't worry
using
about all
yours.
that. That Wolfang fish shit only works in video games. Watch him be nice and Sparking Zero. I'm calling it. Seeing the clones of Cell
That's gotta be
doesn't worry
kinda
me, though,
disrespectful.
because you see Naruto jump Sasuke with them and he makes it look light as hell. So just know I'm expecting the same from Goku. The Cells jump him and he's fighting back, connecting the left to his jaw, and he couldn't even finish his follow through. The clone get back in 0.2 seconds, and he takes a mean elbow to the face.
Damn.
The clone switches out and he gets a kick to his stomach. Then they have this signature Z frame between two rivals. And when they do that, the fights are usually elite, because that frame is supposed to show that the two are even, and those be the best fights. But then I saw
True.
Sakura and Nino do it, and now it's not so special anymore.
Oh man, you're just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it. Ruining.
And
ruining
people say that Dragon Ball Z doesn't inspire other animes. The proof is right here.
the fun for the next man.
Cell hits Goku with the knee, and he moves to the middle of the arena. All 4 cells surround him and attack him in unison.
Together, together, come on, let's shoot someone. All the shoot.
The fuck is going on? Don't ask me.
Know where he at? He on black and he sees that.
Special.
Yeah,
Beam
anyways,
Cannon.
that weak ass shit didn't work. Goku flies out of it, and the cells tag along. And this is where we witness greatness, that battle IQ going to work. Goku's able to isolate the cells and take them out one by one, hitting the last cell with the knee, and they stack on top of each other like some Uno cards. And Goku just got aura, because after packing them up, he gonna stand in front of all the Z fighters for a group flick. Who's out here doing it like that? And Krillin low-key ruined the photo. How come everyone else locked in, being all serious and shit?
But Krillin is
Except
smiling.
me, really, nigga. His goofy ass did not read the room. But Cell goes into his bag of tricks again, and this time it was Frieza's OP-ass move, the Death Saucer. He tosses it at Goku.
right.
He of course dodges it, but hold on though, look at this man Hercule and the reporter. He just dodges it crisply. See him probably have power scalers glitch. The disc comes back and we see Cell going crazy because he's key bending. They ain't know he was part Fillion. And after a couple minutes of chasing him around, he decides to bring out another disc, tosses it at Goku and it cuts his after image. And he doesn't fall for it once, he falls for it twice.
Stupid.
That don't work.
And then Cell's like, oh, where? I got something else for you then. And the commentators over there like,
He's airing out. No!
gets behind him, catching him off guard, and kicks him away. Cell is standing there confused because this was the first time Goku used instant transmission in front of him. He realized that cheesing these zoning moves was not gonna work for him, so he decided to go back to throwing hands. And that's what we like to see. He goes in with that elbow. Goku tries to hit him back, misses.
This
He
is
gets
what the
elbowed
hell
by
I
Cell
was
again,
talking about.
And now he has him in this
We'll now begin the push-up section.
position. He pushes himself up, and somehow, some way, Cell flies past him. And I'm just like, bro, how?
How you
He's
not see him?
7'1" in bright green. Plus, you made him win when he passed by you. Anyways, he goes above him and smacks him down, ending this exchange of hands, and we get into the next episode. So the next episode starts, and the atmosphere was just different. Look at Yamcha. He ain't ever get this much detail in his face since
I'm
Dragon Ball.
saying.
The camera shows us no part of the fight, and all we're hearing is just straight punches and somebody barking. The camera finally pans, and we see Cell putting that straight pressure on him, pushing him down throughout the whole arena. I know you've seen that facial expression.
Dude, watching this fight just makes me wish that Dragon Ball Super was animated like this. I know that we'll never get it like this, like the old animation, but imagine if they just redid every episode of Dragon Ball Super in this old school style animation from Dragon Ball Z. That would be beautiful. Just take my money. I'd give anything for that old animation back, man.
All he's seeing is red. Cell couldn't catch up, so he decides to start swinging at us. Have me in front of my screen.
See, this is when it was getting good.
Lucky I'm not in that Z universe, because I really put him to sleep. Goku blocks Cell's punch, and this only makes Cell more angry. That look in his face means he was just there to violate, and he finally does. Hit him so hard he made Earth lose hope. Nah, son, who is this? He's out there getting cooked. We're gonna get boomed.
Yeah, at this rate, we're not seeing tomorrow.
But Cell wasn't finished there.
Put
He
him
kept
hurt.
punching Goku with straight anger. Frieza's gene took over his body like a symbiote in this moment. Hit bro with that thunder. Every hit he took gave him a sneak peek into heaven. It was looking like GG's. Goku ducks under, kicks him up, and sends him flying to the sky. He hits his teleport, and I'm like, oh yeah, now it's time for my son Goku to get active in this bitch. But Cell shuts that shit down by dodging, and now they're just both teleport.
Yeah,
but
this
it's
was
okay
dope.
though, because
This
after
was
50
dope.
minutes of dodging, he eventually gets a beat. Shit was so lethal it had him throwing up gang signs. Cell lost all the air, and look at Goku. Fist behind the head? Yeah, nah, he was trying to put a hole through his chest. Cell hits him with the right, causing him to back up, and we're getting another round of hands. It starts off with a flash, and Cell dodges the next punch. Goku caught his ass trying to run, and then he chases him down.
Now this kick was so fucking dope. It was like the most wildest kick I've ever seen Goku throw. But I mean, he spun around and just kicked the hell out of him.
Fuck. Trick shotting into a headshot mid-fight is insane work. That is not the way to join phase anymore. Cell had to come with something nice though. Teleports and hits Goku with 4 shadow clones in each direction, causing him to be distracted. And then Cell comes from above and drags him down. He got Goku's left arm caught, and somehow Goku didn't end up breaking anything, so they go right to scrapping. Cell tries to hit him off the arena, but he's gracefully dodging these attacks like he's Prime Aang. Flips over his body and kicks him. Cell teleports, and Goku was ready for that. Attempts to kick him, dodges, comes back in, and then they both hit each other.
This was peak.
The hands are really too elite, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I
But
could
like,
put
why can't they fucking do this for Dragon Ball Super? Why couldn't they just have fights like every fight that I saw in Dragon Ball Super? It just, you know, there was some good fights. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Goku versus Hit was good at that tournament. Jiren versus Ultra Instinct. The Goku Black arc, I felt like some fights in there were kind of stupid. The movie Resurrection of F, that was a good fight, but when they redid the fight in the anime, it was absolutely garbage.
Any other Z fight over it. Animation wise, I think this one did it best. They both recover from the attacks and jump up in the air. Then Cell's just like, you know what, fuck the Cell arena. Takes his hand out and booms it. And now there's no limits to where the fight can go. And it's here where I would say the 4th quarter hit. Goku and Cell land on dirt, and now it's time for the boxing to commence. Goku flies in, and him and Cell are going block for block, no let them. Then they eventually lock hands, and bro, I don't even know what the goal was here. What moves are either of them trying to do? They're just holding hands and screaming. And after like 20 minutes of doing that shit, Cell's like, alright bro, this shit is not working. Let's go back to boxing. And Goku's just like, bang. And they start throwing hells of punches. So you know I gotta slow it down. Goku throws a right, but then Cell rocks him. Goku throws another punch, weaves again, and gets hit with an uppercut. And on the other end, Cell throws 2, weaves, blocks, turns into El Tigre. Don't know why his nails are so long. And Goku saw the claws and said, put that shit away. And after that, Cell throws up the fist, and Goku's like, nah, put that shit down too. Ending the sequence. And here's what we've all been waiting for. This man Cell's going to fire multiple ki blasts at Goku, and he flew out that bitch like Zod. I knew something was cooking. Shit, he didn't even start the attack, and Cell was looking starstruck. This is how people stopped and stared when Michael Jackson hit the stage. Krillin's goofy ass is just like, guys, what's he doing up there? And honestly, Krillin, shut your ass up. It really got me mad that he got nervous right there. Because we could have avoided this whole fight if you just pressed the damn button.
I'm saying.
Goku looks down and starts hitting the comment.
I blame Vegeta too.
This is another high IQ move. Cell and the Z fighters are like, nah, he not about to do that. If he fires at him, he'd boom the earth. So thinking that, Cell doesn't bother moving. But as he kept powering up, he started to quake in his
The thing about this is like, why was Cell so paranoid if he could probably just regenerate, you know? Because when he blew himself up, he came back stronger than ever. So if Goku, let's just say for shits and giggles, blew up the Earth, I would like to think that Perfect Cell would survive that, you know? But that's just me.
Oops. And that's when King Kai was like,
Damn it! Finish this shit, please! Please!
This next part kind of took me off too, though.
he hits the instant transmission and
This-
it catches him off guard. And he unleashes it.
Was the
It
dopest
eviscerates the top
Kamehameha
half of his body, and I'm watching my screen
the
like
anime.
this. Because it was the coldest Z move that I've ever witnessed.
I'm
and he
saying.
holding that follow through like it was a game winner. And it really should have been. Cell's body's on the floor.
At this point, they should have all just jumped this man. Like, Vegeta should have turned Ascended Saiyan and charged up a Final Flash. Trunks should have had something charging up. Hell, even Tien. They should have just all just boomed him right here. Honestly, I don't know if it would have worked. But, you know, that's just something that I think that they should have done.
And you know what they named the next episode? The Fight Is Over. And it was not
It
for the reasons
definitely
we thought.
was not
so
over.
Cell ends up being alive and regenerates. And he's gonna sit there and say thank you to Piccolo. Piccolo just points at himself, lost, because he knows he never did that move.
Jordan never did that move.
And
He
I
never
mean, yeah, he's
regenerated his
regenerated
top
arm and
half
shit,
of
but
his
take off his
torso.
top half like that? Yeah,
Nah.
nah, he ain't never coming back. But anyways, let's get into the final minutes of the fight. Goku charges up and goes in. He tries to punch Cell, he weaves and winds up from back there to rock his shit. And Vegeta knew it was the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Even threatened to lace up and fight for Earth. No, bro. Please, stay seated. It's okay to walk out with this type of stat line. Jason Tatum had it too.
Seven
You've done
field
enough fighting
waters.
for this arc. Goku flies at Cell and gets caught with the knee. And I'm not gonna lie, he should have seen that shit coming. Cell wasn't even trying to hide it. What else can this stance be? Anyways, he grabs him and just starts laughing. Then he takes his fist, punches him, and he goes into the rocks. And this was basically the white flag, because Goku comes out the rock and starts key spamming. And yeah, that shit don't even look right. Young
Well,
Me saw-
whenever anybody key blasts, just random generic key blasts, you know it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
all that and started crying. I knew it was raps. The green 8-in-1 body wash all of a sudden has this barrier move to block all the attacks, and Goku's just like,
that
alright,
from
bro, you got
Android
it. And
17.
Vegeta's over there using what little screen time he has left in the Cell games to try and look cold, standing mad close to the barrier like he wouldn't get eviscerated. And yeah, Goku throws in the towel and puts the fate of the world in Gohan's hands. And we all know how that turned out. But yeah,
Absolutely.
that's the end of the video. Thank you for 532K. We moving.
Yeah, that was one of the best fights in anime, man. You know, there's some events that I wish that would have happened in this particular saga at towards the end. Personally, and I think I've mentioned this in past Dragon Ball related videos, I think Vegeta should have went Super Saiyan 2 when he saw future Trunks get killed by Perfect Cell. I felt that he had enough anger and enough frustration and enough just passion for his son, because I think that for most of the arc he did not care about future Trunks at all, right? But I think in that moment he was regretting not paying attention and not being a good father to Trunks and just pretty much ignoring him. So that was a huge like character development from Vegeta. Like, he cares about someone else other than himself. He should have snapped into Super Saiyan 2, and then you have two Super Saiyan 2s, Gohan and Vegeta, and they both just dust Perfect Cell. That's how it should have ended. Now, I'm not mad at how, you know, it ended. You know, the father, son, Kamehameha is goated, but it would have been a nice, like, what if, you know what I mean? Make sure you guys show your support to CodenameSuper. If you enjoyed my reaction, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe. I'll be back with some more reactions. Peace!